Hello everyone and welcome to another timeless video. But before we start, I would like to say Happy New Year's and thank you guys for watching for the past years. I really appreciate it. And with that said, let's take a look at this deck called Izzet Moon Control. So I've been dabbling with Tishana's Tidebinder and Snapcaster Mage in quite a few different lists now, and last time I tried a Grixis version in best of 3, but the metagame has changed a bit, didn't it? There's a lot of decks that are forcing 3 to 5 colors, plus there's also Field of the Dead deck as well. So I decided to drop the black in the Grixis list that I played last time, and this time around we're going to be trying Izzet version of the deck with 2 copies of Blood Moon in the main deck and 2 copies of Blood Moon in the sideboard. Now I'm actually going to try this in best of 1 because last time we did try a Grixis version of this deck in best of 3 and it did work out to some extent. But as you can see, I do have the sideboard for you guys if you guys want to try this deck in best of 3. But basically the gist of this deck is we're going to be playing a lot of islands in the deck. We are playing 5 copies of islands. As long as you can get at least 3 copies of island down, that's the least amount of islands where you can start jamming your Blood Moon. And you know, unless opponent is playing like a monocolored deck, this Blood Moon is going to probably end the game. But other than that, we do have the wizard package. We have the Tishana's Tidebinder and Snapcaster Mage with 3 copies of Flame of Nor. And as for the counter spells, we're going to be playing 4 copies of counter spells, 4 copies of Archmage Charm, and 2 copies of Spell Pierce. That's the reason why we want at least 3 islands, just because we are playing Archmage Charm. But don't be afraid to run out the Blood Moon if things are looking too dicey, like if opponent is going to combo you out, since we do play a lot of islands, so chances are you're going to be drawing more islands in the future. And unlike the Grixis version, we're playing 4 copies of Express Federation, and we're also playing 2 copies of Treasure Cruise. I have found that the Treasure Cruise hasn't really hindered the Snapcaster Mage experience, so I think you're going to be pretty satisfied with this many number of Treasure Cruise in the deck, even if we are playing 3 copies of Snapcaster Mage. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Timeless Best of 1 to show you guys how the deck does. So let's hop on over. Oh my god. Yeah, this one looks a lot better. I think I'm just going to bottom the Lorien Revealed. I don't think I kind of need it. Unfortunately, we have to shock here. It's like the most obvious lightning bolt ever. Okay, Thoughtseize. Pretty annoying. Not gonna lie. So counterspell, they're gonna take. Another Thoughtseize. Pretty lucky of them. Just going to grab a island. Okay, Archmage Charm, what a card. We might actually have to draw with this Archmage Charm though. Cabal Stronghold. Yeah, I think we have to draw. Yeah, it's too bad they also had an Orphish Bowmaster, but not much you can do. At least we can kill it, you know? It's a lot of Cabal Strongholds. Nice.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not talk to me.
The only reason I actually lightning bolted that was because I had a Tishana's Tidebinder for whatever 4-mana spell they play. That was really good.
I will return.
Unfortunately, we had to shock there. Need to somehow kill this Orcish Bowmaster. Hmm. Shealdra's Edict. Nice. Nice. Flame of Anor. We're keeping this Flooded Strand for our Brainstorm. Beseech the Mirror. Let me actually Flame of Anor first. Nice. Let's get rid of that. Nice. This deck is so sick. Never-ending gas? Oh, yes. Let's get rid of you guys. So sick. So sick. Oh my god, that's just so sick. You know what? Do I have enough mana? 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess I'll Brainstorm on their turn. We actually have one island left, so which is kind of weird. So we'll Brainstorm. Tuck these away. Grab a Steam Vent. I guess I could start pressuring them. Okay, another Brainstorm. I think I'm just going to bottom these two. And then attack. I'm pretty sure we won. It's 6 damage. 9 damage. This is 12. Meat Hook Massacre. Let's get rid of that. This is our last land. Last basic. Blood Moon. Blood Moon doesn't do anything though. Yeah, the Blood Moon doesn't really do anything. I'll actually top it like this. Okay, we have so many lightning bolts, they're dead. Troll of Khazad-dûm. I think normally I would actually counter this, but I think we already won the game, so... GG's. March. Kinda expected that. That was that was kind of a slaughter. Man, this is such a slow hand that I don't think I can keep. This is a lot better. I think I'm gonna try it like that. I'll leave up a Spell Pierce. Okay, so I'm playing against a field deck. So we need a Blood Moon pronto. So Lightning Bolt and Flame of Anor. Maybe Flame of Anor could stay just to draw. Lightning Bolt and Unholy Heat can go. We'll draw into an Unholy Heat. Okay, we do have a little bit of a situation. We don't actually have a third land. Hoping we draw a third land here. Okay, nice. That was actually really nice. We'll take a Flooded Strand. A Spire Bluff Canal. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this 1/1 because they have natural order. We're looking for Blood Moon. That's all we're looking for. That is all we're looking for. Generous Ant? What? Okay, Brainstorm. Fantastic. Into a counterspell. I kinda want this Flame of Anor. Let's do it like this. There's a Primeval Titan. We were expecting this. Should I actually bottom that? We need a Blood Moon. Unholy Heat. What are we missing? Land, instant, sorcery. We need a creature, huh? Okay, Archmage Charm. Where are my creatures at? Yeah, where are my creatures at? We need a creature so bad. I'm gonna draw here. just to get a land drop. Oh! That's amazing. Land. Instant speed. Play Manor. Instant speed. More instant speed. Do we need one more? Get rid of Archmage Charm. We need a pressure, right? We need a pressure. Come on. Yeah, we did get the land drop. Still haven't found the Blood Moon, which is a shame. Fierce Empath. 1, 2... So they can't actually play it. We'll just counterspell this. Let's thin our deck a little bit. Okay. Hello, any creatures? This is where like cards like Ledger Shredder becomes a lot better if it's actually in the deck. But we still haven't seen a single like Snapcaster Mage or something like that. Oh, they just passed. Okay. Not playing their Primeval Titan. Kinda weird. Nice. There's that Snapcaster Mage. Okay, everything is set up. We have a 11 turn clock. We do have a 11 turn clock. Sunken Citadel on red. Archmage Charm is in the graveyard. Deck, I would like more creatures, please. Okay, Lightning Bolt. Just gonna start Lightning Bolting face. Mana efficiency. Draw 3 cards, and I still have double counterspell here. I have to discard a card though. I guess I don't need Unholy Heat. What do I get rid of? Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of Expressive Iteration. Because I want to Tishana into... I want the Tishana here. I wonder why they're not playing their cards. I mean, I get why. Since they're looking for a Cavern of Soul. But we do have a way to kill it, right? Yeah, I can still do the same thing. Blast Zone. What do we have here? Tishana's Tidebinder. Okay, they're just dead. Not even gonna try to slam down those Primal Titans against our counter spells. Oh, wow. Sure. Temple Garden. So we actually need some lands before I can actually cast this Blood Moon. Because we would want at least 3 blue sources. At the very least. Right? Okay, so with this one, we'll grab an island. Okay, food. It's one of these decks. I'm going to draw a card instead of cracking this. We got rewarded for that. I'm kind of hoping they have like a collect the company or just jam a collect the company. I think I have to let this go. Deathrite Shaman. Okay, let me... Okay, we have an Unholy Heat and an island. And an island. So we'll have 2 islands now? I still can't cast the Archmage Charm up. Yikes, I kind of want everything. Five cards? I played a land here, right? Yeah, I think so. I feel like if I Treasure Cruise, yeah, I think we pass with Archmage Charm up. And then... Depending on what they do, we'll Blood Moon. Okay, that needs to be countered. Cauldron Familiar. Okay. So we're gonna draw the spell Pierce. Crack this to get an island. And then we're gonna Treasure Cruise for... all these. Okay, we got another island. So I'm just going to jam this in. Then we'll have a Spell Pierce mana. In case we need it. Okay. I think we got this. Tishana. This is actually kind of interesting. I could have played that, but I want to actually negate this. That might be wrong, I don't know. Yeah, that was probably wrong. We'll block that. Yeah, a little bit of a mistake there. I should have just played the Tishana. Like, why didn't I do that? I was playing pretty well until there. Man, this deck is sick. Like, these hands that I'm, like, starting with, it just looks so good, you know? They look so good. Oh no. Not Esper Sentinel. Feels bad. Okay. What does Ghost Quarter say? Destroy target land, so it's any land. Orcish Bowmaster? Let's do that. Oh no. Skyclave apparition. Looking really bad for me. Yeah, this is looking really bad for me. Our worst nightmare. And they played a Giver Runes when, man, just everything just is lining up a little bit too much for our opponent. They got a Giver Runes right after that. So good. Unfortunately, I have to do this now because they have Giver Runes. I would like to do it during combat, but I can't do that. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean... our worst matchup. Yeah, let's get out of here. I think I would have normally said no because I don't have a turn 2. But now that I see a lightning bolt, it's a little bit safer. And a spell pierce. Is my opponent gonna do anything? I think we'll just kill the Bowmaster there. I'm gonna let this through so we have we can just spell pierce here. Going to grab another island. Just Archmage Charm this. Brainstorm. Yeah, brainstorming now with the counter spell up. Nice. Mishra's Bauble, we don't care. The One Ring, we do care. Oh, that's bad. That is terrible. Okay. That sucked. Another Mishra's Bauble. I don't want them to use their Field of Ruin. Okay. Another Brainstorm. Tidebinder or Flame of Banor? I think I'm gonna choose the Flame of Banor. Okay, we're getting some Brainstorm Lux. Okay, that is so tempting, right? That is so tempting. I think I'm gonna do it. Like, they only have 4 mana. It might be wrong, but I don't know. I felt like that was such a good opportunity. They also had to exile a card. Sheoldred, we don't care about. Huh. I think I won both of them. They do have a castle though, which is kind of scary. Ooh, Snapcaster Mage. I think we just want to draw, right? Okay. They never see it coming, right? We suddenly transform into a burn deck. We suddenly transform into a burn deck. Whoops. Man, we're just drawing so much in this deck. Funny enough, we actually... These polluted delta are actually not doing anything at the moment, which is kind of funny. Okay, there's that one ring. Okay, they're having it. They're just gone. Ooh, a Blood Moon. We have an interaction spell with the Blood Moon. And lands. What more can you ask for? Mishra's Bauble. Crack the Mishra's Bauble. Look at my top of my deck. Play the Blood Crypt and... I kill this. Okay. I might actually just storm out the Blood Moon. Like depending on what they do here. Oh, Overgrown Tomb. Deathrite Shaman. That could still get them cars, right? And a claim. Okay. I think I'm just going to play the Blood Moon. So they have one opportunity to get something done with this land in the graveyard. We don't have currently a land in the graveyard. And once we get rid of these Deathrite Shaman, I think we should be able to win the game. I bet they didn't expect the Blood Moon though. Which is sick. They have one opportunity. Okay, they do not eat with the Deathrite Shaman. They put the Loris back into their hand. I think what I'm gonna do is I might actually just Tishana's Tidebinder. Bauble, we don't care about. They play a land. If they attack, I'm just going to flash this in and then block it. Get Lightning Bolt. Okay. That's fine. Obviously, it's not fine, but I'll Expressive Iteration and get some lands. Perfect. That's so good. Now we have a counter spell up. Yeah, Deathrite Shaman is really bad with Blood Moon, huh? Because none of the fetch lands are actually going to the graveyard. I think opponent is actually playing a Rakdos deck That just has overgrown 2 mana for Deathray Shaman. And now they're leaving up an Orcish Bowmaster mana to Deathray Shaman, exile the land, and flash in Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, I'm gonna draw. And we're gonna counterspell the Orcish Bowmaster. What opponent doesn't know is we have a counterspell. And this is their only land in the graveyard. Okay, this game is oh, we can also steal these. We can also steal those. GG's. Okay, that's game. This deck is unironically so sick. Like, it's so sick that it can play Blood Moon in best of 1. Like, it can be a little bit awkward with Archmage Charm, but that's why we only play 2 copies of Blood Moon, right? We're not, like, 100% reliant on this Blood Moon. But when it works, it's, like, so sick. And also, look at the art. Actually insane. Yeah, it looks like opponents gone. They're sick of this Blood Moon play that we've done. Okay. Pretty nice last game, I must say. Oh, they're back. Opponent's back. Interesting how they're exactly back when they're about to rope and finish the game. Very interesting. Let's get rid of Lightning Bolt, Flame of Benor, Unholy Heat, Lorien Reveal, and Tishana's Tidebinder. Boink you for 4 damage. Looks like the rope is ticking again. My opponent gonna come back. Okay, no. There we go. Okay, pretty nice result overall. It went 6-1. Not bad, not bad. Alright, so I played 7 games with this deck. I went 6-1. I don't know why one of the games that I played isn't showing up, but I did go 6-1 here. But yeah, so this deck, I was playing in the best of 1. Last time I played a pretty similar deck called, it was a Grixis control deck. That deck couldn't play Blood Moon. It was also pretty nice, and this deck was also pretty fun as well. I have been really enjoying playing like Tishana's Tidebinder and Snapcaster Mage recently. So like any deck that I can kind of like fit these in, I try them out. But the reason why I wanted to try an Izzet Moonless instead of a Grixis, well, the Grixis couldn't play the Moon, right? Is because when I played best of 3, there's surprising amount of incredibly greedy mana base, and there's also like Field of the Dead decks as well. Like, so any deck that can like play the Blood Moon, awesome. I do have the sideboard prepared for you guys to try this deck out in best of 3, but because last time I played this deck, I played a Grixis version of this without the Moon in best of 3. I decided to try this in best of 1 this time, and it works pretty well. So currently the hotness in best of 1 is mono black. Obviously, Blood Moon isn't going to be very helpful against the mono black. That's why we only play 2 copies main deck, and I relegated the 2 Blood Moons into the sideboard. But every time I had Blood Moon in my hand, I was so happy, even in best of 1. And also, because you only play 2 copies, the chance of you drawing is significantly lower, and even if you do draw it, you can brainstorm and then put it into the deck and then shuffle it away using things like Lorien Revealed and Fetch Lands. So far, the only time we lost was to a Orzhov tax deck, very similar to the one I played on this channel, and it was brutal. I'm not gonna lie, playing against a tax deck with this deck is completely brutal. We don't have Orcish Bowmaster like the Grixis version to punish the Thalias and stuff, so completely absurd. But against Mono Black or Rakdos, Storm, things like that, this deck is going to be very good against so many counterspells. We have 4 copies of Archmage Charm, 4 copies of counterspells, and we have Snapcaster Mage Flashback, the counterspells, or Archmage Charm. And we also have a Spell Pierce. The 2 copies of Spell Pierce has been actually pretty nice, except against the tax deck. So honestly, overall, like, I'm very happy with this deck. Happy with the Flame of Manor. Also was able to snipe Sheoldred as well. Most of the times, you're just going to be drawing with this card. Not a lot of people play artifacts to actually take advantage of the option there, but most times you're just going to be drawing with this card. This deck basically plays like draw, right? Brainstorm, Express Iteration, Lorien Revealed, Flame of Manor, and Archmage Charm. Like, look at the amount of draws we have. So you just keep on drawing and then counter the spells and kill them with the Lightning Bolt. We actually killed a lot of people with the spamming Lightning Bolts. Eventually, they run out of cards and you just keep spamming Lightning Bolts and burn them out with Snapcaster Mage. Like, I think in like 2 of the games that I played. And yeah, also the Treasure Cruise has been pretty broken. Even with Snapcaster Mage wanting some graveyard, like just 2 copies, like playing 2 copies of Treasure Cruise is just so much value. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.